Looking to throw it. Minshew. And his throw here's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To Thompson on the screen. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
Only a yard.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame. I hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And this one is right down the middle. And that lead is back down to 9 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First down, Chicago.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And Graham's got it over the middle. Touchdown, Chicago.
To number 80.
Jimmy Graham. As the first half is winding down. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. And out of bounds there on the kick. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Minshew sets to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, and that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
First and 10.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we now go downstate in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw David Montgomery with the strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 65 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size. The tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
On the carry, Thompson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. He picks up 3 on that carry.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to find Conley. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Minshew. That's going to be caught.
That's good.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
The ball carrier.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
Now Cohen stays on his feet. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And just bowling over tacklers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now in Jacksonville. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
The score, Bears 34. Jaguars 30.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew forced out to his left. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Minshew on the keeper.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get.
There he goes, right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 54 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Third down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house. And now you're looking at each other and wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
So now Trubisky will lead his guys to the line. They'll go for two here. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
42.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Check 59, Mike is ready.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. He's going to go deep for Conley. And incomplete on the deep ball. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Jaguars on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And Conley's got it over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 22.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the for a really good pickup.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. He's got his target, Chris Conley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Looking for Chark again. This time he's got it. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Minshew and Chark on the hookup there. First down, Jacksonville. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate...